Hey guys, I'm Max with GTN Official here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Cabo Cruiser Elite Max electric scooter. Before you watch this video, if you haven't already watched my assembly video and are looking for help in that regard, make sure to go check it out. With that out of the way, let's start off by covering some of this scooter's features. Starting off with the ignition, we can see that the scooter has a reversible twist key that when turned clockwise powers on the electric motor and LCD screen. As shown here, the LCD screen displays your speed, odometer, and battery life. However, it is permanently stuck in metric units. Additionally, the gear function of the display seen at the top left corner goes strangely unused. The throttle, which is controlled by your right hand, is variable, meaning that the speed changes based on how far you turn it. The mirrors are fully adjustable. They tilt, rotate, and have an adjustable height. The scooter also has turn signals that can be turned on via a switch on the handlebars. The signals are visible on both the front and the back of the bike. When the signals are turned on, an indicator will be shown on the LCD display. The headlights are also controlled by a switch on the handlebars, but are hard to see here because I filmed this during the day. Similar to the turn signals, an indicator will appear on the screen when the brights are turned on. The brights can be toggled on and off using the switch shown here. Using either handbrake causes the brake lights on the back to light up. Pressing either of the two yellow handlebar buttons honks the horn. The scooter has various storage compartments, including a hook, a cup holder, and a slightly larger front storage area. Additionally, the scooter has a large storage compartment under the seat that can be opened with the ignition key. This under-seat storage is more than large enough to fit 5 water bottles and my bike lock. This leads me to my single biggest gripe with the scooter, being that the seat is way too hard to close, regardless of how I attempt to do it. Sometimes I have to jump on the seat or apply so much pressure that I hurt my hands attempting to get the seat to close, while other times it takes minimal effort. Considering that this is my biggest issue with the scooter, however, I think it's easy to tell how much I like it. Coming around to the back of the bike, we find the rear trunk, which is unlocked using its own key. The rear trunk is more than spacious enough to hold my hoodie and multiple water bottles. Ironically, the only storage compartment on this scooter that can't hold a water bottle is the water bottle holder. Lifting the scooter's floor mat reveals the battery compartment. The battery is held in place by a mechanism that can be unlocked and moved using the ignition key. You may be wondering what the switch here labeled HML does, and to that extent, I say so am I. At this time, neither me nor any of the representatives I have spoken to from X-Treme Scooters have any idea what this switch does, other than the fact that HML stands for high, medium, low. Moving on, the scooter has 2 kickstands, the first of which, being a traditional leaning kickstand similar to a bike, can be seen here. The second kickstand requires more force to pull out, but props up the scooter in a way that will be helpful if you needed to service certain parts of it or if you needed the scooter to be perfectly steady. Now that we've covered all the features this scooter has to offer, it's time to take it for a ride. And boy is this thing a blast to ride. Its quiet, powerful, and swift rear electric hub motor quickly carries this scooter up to its top speed of around 30 km per hour. Your current speed, along with the status of the scooter's whopping 30+ mile battery, can easily be viewed on the scooter's LCD display, as seen here. The scooter's motor is more than powerful enough to handle small to moderate inclines without slowing down. However, as is to be expected, it does take longer to accelerate on inclines. Riding is an overall pleasant experience with how quiet and agile this bike is, with one notable exception. The rear trunk and trunk rack are quite shaky and make a significant amount of noise unless they are held in place. In conclusion, the scooter is filled to the brim with handy features, a blast to ride, and will get you where you need to go quickly and enjoyably with its great motor and long battery life. I have very few negative things to say about this scooter, and I would absolutely recommend it to anyone looking for an affordable way of short distance transportation. I would like to give a huge thanks to Gina and X-Treme Scooters for being so kind as to send me this scooter to review. With that said, this is GTN Official, signing off.